let's take a look at how you remove the bit from the router, how you change that out, because at some point you're probably going to need to change that out. This is something you should only do when you have permission. Make sure you're using the proper bit. Make sure you know which bit you're removing, so like you can measure that to see the size and everything. But anyway, first thing you got to do is make sure that the power is off. We're going to use this tool. This goes opposite of what you think. We got the holes that line up. This unlocks this plate. I turn that, and now I can get this plate out of here. We have two nuts here that we have to loosen, and we can't really get down in there with the wrenches until we raise that up. So we got to raise up the router. I grab my handle, unlock the lock. This is very, very important. We got to be careful with this. We don't want to go too tight when we tighten it back up. That's just an important thing we do not want to strip. So I loosen that. The lock is unlocked, and now I can raise up the router. I'm going to get it high enough so then I can use the wrenches to loosen. We need to loosen this the top one. We hold the bottom one in place, and then we loosen the top one. And we do that with the two wrenches. I've already done it just because I'm holding my cell phone here, so hard to do with one hand. Anyway, one wrench down here, one wrench up here. Go lefty-loosey on the top wrench. Be careful when you're doing that. These bits are very, very sharp. When you're ready to pull this out, never, ever, ever have your fingers touching the blade. Because when you pull out, if your fingers slip, that can hurt your fingers. So grab on where the blade is not. And like this, I can't even get that out right now. So a little trick you can do, you want to be careful because we don't want to damage the blade, but you can kind of go like this with a wrench and kind of pry it up. That's kind of one way. Sometimes that's just enough to get it loose. And then again, notice I'm grabbing on the outsides here. I'm not grabbing on the blade. There's my bit. Right now I just have, in terms of this video, this is our organization system, and we're just keeping these in this plastic bin, which will be by the router here. Make sure you try and keep this stuff organized. Grab the bit you need. So let's say, okay, I'm changing my bit. I grab the bit I need, and then I just do everything in opposite. Push the router bit in, get these nice and tight, and then I adjust the height to what I want, and put all that stuff back. That's how you change a router bit.